of the stream seems to not be broken. A little wasted on today's stream since I am on 4 hours of sleep in the past 48 hours, but it's gonna be a bit more chill than usual. That's for sure. Now what the fuck is the thorn? Oh, hi Cass. Why do I still have you with me? What the fuck are the North Sewers? There are sewers? Oh god. And there's also radiation in them. Good stuff. Hello, random person.
NCR should head back to their lands. I'm sure their people miss them.
You a delightful little shit.
That bot of yours don't look like anything I've seen in the Mojave.
You haven't been many places. Anything down here? Okay, this is its own whole thing, isn't it?
Can't help thinking we've not seen the last of the fiends. Someone finally put down that sick motor runner son of a bitch. Good riddance.
You're welcome.
I hope
West Side Pawn Shop. I don't think I've been there yet. So lost already. I just started. Is it like an up thing, or am I supposed to fall from here? North Vegas Square. I remember that place.
I need my fix.
Okay. Jesus.
Watch out where you exit. Sewers can lead you to fiend territory.
Pretty sure I've killed them all at this point. Not particularly scared of them. I'm so lost. What am I doing here? Where does this go? I am extremely lost. Central Stewers. Stewers, yes, that's exactly what it is. It's the fucking Stewers. No, nope. None of that. Did I just loop? Another Central Sewers. Damn it.
Hey there.
New Vegas. Paradise my ass.
Aren't you lovely? And I think that's where I came from. Yep. What the fuck am I doing here? Okay, there must be a reason for me to be here. There must be a quest or some shenanigan or something. Oh, that requires a key. Lovely. Oh, nothing here. Hello. Oh, Red Lucy.
I'd remember if I had seen you here before. I'm sure of it. What do you want?
What is this place?
The clamor of our bloodthirsty crowds reaches every corner of the wasteland. But I'll pretend that your ignorance doesn't offend me, stranger.
Okay.
This is the Thorn. Here's where the strong make a name for themselves.
It's okay.
And the
Glad
weak
you're
are fed to the jaws of hell.
Gotcha.
You can bet on the contenders. Or be warned. The Thorn demands respect. What do you...
What are the rules?
The rules are simple. My creatures fight for our pleasure. But you can get a bigger share if you risk your skin in the thorn. I won't tolerate anyone that interferes with the fights. Offend me, and your blood will be the next to spill. A rare fight.
I'll fight.
And I won't What's the name?
Giant mantises, apparently.
Let's test. How many
3 of them.
The crowd Get to your cage.
I have a cage. Whereby? What's on the other side? An accessible door. My favorite. Run. That's it? Really? What a joke. Guys, you all suck. What was I supposed to do? I'm gonna...
Red Rock Canyon. Always thought the NCR.
What was I supposed to do there? I
Hi.
won. No, not you. You all look the same. Bless you all. Fucking NPCs. Oh, Cass stayed here. Cute.
Well done, stranger. Welcome back, stranger.
That's me.
Giant rad.
Don't care. I'll fight red scorpions. All of them.
Get.
I'm assuming there's something I gain by doing all these. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just wasting my time. But hey, at least I get to kill red scorpions. I would argue that's its own reason. Boing. That's it. I'm done. Fencing. Very complex. Very difficult. Very tough fight.
The NCR took back Nels.
Damn it. I tried to jump. It did not register my jump. Come on, open the fucking gate. Jesus. Hey, you. I'm
Well
done.
done, stranger.
Yeah, you
Welcome back, stranger.
suck. Your fights suck. You should be
What do you
ashamed.
want? My creatures are expensive to find. If your pleasure is to see them bleed at your will, I'll oblige. Those costs will change depending on your choice of fighters. I'll help you set up good matches. What?
3 of them.
Get to your.
I assume this is doing something. Maybe I'm doing anything with them or something. Fame, I mean. Are we done? Yeah, we're done. Okay, you've run out of opponents. Would you like to throw a deathclaw at me or something? Hey there! No. What? Hey there who? What? Talking to me?
NCR should head back to their lands. I'm sure
Huh?
their people miss them.
Are you talking to me?
Don't feed the creatures. Smells
Why
like
wouldn't
shit
I
all
feed
the
the
time, but at
creatures?
least
If
we're
you don't
safer
feed
than
them,
the
they'll
wastes.
rebel or something. That never ends well. You didn't watch Jurassic Park?
Well, welcome back, stranger.
That is not how Jurassic Park goes, by the way.
What? New Vegas has many faces, stranger. Despite everything, it shall never be whole. When the land hunts you, when fighting for survival is the norm, your neighbors become either saviors or enemies. Westside is a part of New Vegas, just as much as it's a part of the wasteland. In the end, stranger. Westside attracts all sorts of travelers, including merchants. Our community provides enough food, clothes, weapons, and the Thorn demonstrates, beyond anything else, that we're self-sufficient.
Okay.
Westside...
Okay.
What?
The fuck? That's a little... forward?
The Thorn is my master, not the other way around. I live to make our kin able to Our land is harsh and hostile. Our lives are cheap and fragile. Death is our assured fate, striking when least we expect. The Thorn awakens us to the truth.
Ma'am, I've played the
Here we
SSS
escape from our
DLC
bonds
from Pills of Eternity
and
2.
choose
This
the moment
is-
of death against the will of destiny.
You're not even close. Pardon. The fuck? Why is my character being so insanely forward? What the hell?
The land does not care about petty squabbles among lesser men.
Based.
I don't... In the end, the people of New Vegas will continue to live and die here.
Mm-hmm.
It matters not who their self-appointed master is.
Why is my character... why is my character being like this?
What? Even if I trusted you, I'd not share my secrets just for your
I
pretty
am
face,
a very
stranger.
persuasive person.
The Thorn's a sacred ground. These beasts are slaves to their instinct. Our creatures come from the farthest reaches of the wasteland.
Okay.
We constantly replenish our stock to keep this holy ground soaked.
How can I help you guys?
Think you have what it takes? The Thorn needs newborn specimens that bring me a dozen giant mantises' eggs. If you'll find egg-carrying mantises in the wasteland, but a wise hunter would search them.
So you're the one I'm supposed to get the eggs for. I've been saving up eggs from different species. I was gonna say some shit apropos nuking the Mojave, but now I'm more concerned with the Courier trying to oversex Westside. I know! I'm like, Jesus Christ, Courier, what the fuck? Notice that none of those like dialogue options were like Cherche la Femme or what's the other one? Black Widow, I think. Like, perk options either. It's just regular dialogue. So every Courier is like that. Oops. Why am I like this? God damn it. Please, can you move? Thank you. Anyway, I've been noticing that there were a lot of these like quest items that were eggs of different animals, and I'd been wondering who the fuck is gonna give me the quest for it, and I think I just found out. Is this some fan mod shit? Not that I'm aware of. I do have a mod list that's installed, and I'm vaguely aware of every mod that's been installed into it, so... maybe it's part of a mod, maybe it's not, I wouldn't be able to tell. Quite frankly. I have no idea how I got in here. Anyway. Wait. I already killed him. Right. I already killed him. Which means I probably saved the eggs. At... Wait, either it's already in my... Concerning. Either it's already in here. It is. Yeah. Okay, I literally already had it. Why did I... Why am I like this? But I don't think this is part of a fan mod. I'm pretty sure I've heard of Red Lucy before. Her name. If you look up the name, I've played this game a few times and I've never met that NPC. Where even is this on the map? Underneath, I'm in the sewers, apparently. Just try googling her name and see if it's part of the official wiki. Because I'm pretty sure she is part of the original game. Red Lucy. I don't know. Am I wrong?
Welcome back, stranger.
Could have sworn I remember her name.
Good work, stranger. The thorn will nurture. Here's a compensation for your...
Yeah, I deserve a bigger reward.
You speak the truth, stranger. Bring me a...
Give it a few seconds because I probably already have those eggs too. And completed. Yep.
Welcome back, stranger.
Yep, I just came back from my very long voyage. You've been staring at me the entire time, Lucy. Apparently it's just part of the game and everyone knew about it all along. I feel like the internet's gaslighting me. I'm telling you! She's always been here.
Do you have good news for the...
Of course I do.
Good work, stranger. Here's a compensation for...
Yeah, give me more money.
You're proving your worth to the...
Thank you.
Bring me a...
Yeah, I have those two. Now we wait. It is nice to know that I no longer have to go around carrying a bunch of eggs, though. Are we done?
Welcome back, stranger.
Yep, I have once again somehow collected all these eggs while standing in front of you.
Bring me a dozen fire gecko eggs.
Oh shit, I'm still looking for the... I've already been there. Yeah, exactly. I know where this... Oh, I must have not have picked up the eggs. I must have left them at the cave. Why am I like this? Of all the other eggs I carry with me and these, I left at the cave, really?
Hi there.
Was that a child's voice?
I'm not supposed to talk to strangers.
Your face both looks like a child and a 40-year-old recently divorced man. That's impressive. I'm not going to the cages. Where's the exit? Not what I meant. Where was the other exit? I don't remember. Fuck. God damn it. Not this again. I keep getting lost. Please. Please tell me how to get out of here. God. We're going to take a while. Ignore me, guys. I'm just as I ignore you. Thank you. Why does it point me here? I've never been here. Why is it taking me through the sewers? Why? Why is the game taking me through this? Why is the radar telling me to go through places I've literally... That is not rendering. Game, you are not rendering. I've literally never been here. Fucking great. Thanks, game. Very normal. Okay, where are these eggs that I apparently left behind? Up, up, up. Come on. Up, up, up. Come on. Missing this for the past 15 years? Been there. Sometimes it happens. Especially with games like this, they're just so fucking massive. Can I... Okay. Why am I not able to get to the other side of this? Is it inside the mine? What? What? Die. Die. Bitch. Can I go now? Just because I'm on fire doesn't mean I can't fast travel. Come on. Don't be silly. But if it was in here, the pointer in the map would be pointing differently. Oh, can I, please? Thank you. Nope, that's not it. What? Are we done? No, we're not done. Good lord. Those are rude. This would probably be a lot easier if I stop. Oh, anywho, before this digression, I was going to remark on how you can nuke the Mojave, which is as cool as it is evil, and it's so unfair that the characters don't have anything nearly as impactful. Yeah. That is true. So the well on fire, good guy. What's your wrong about? It is what it is. How do I get to the other side of this? I'm losing my shit a little bit right now. I don't have a lot of patience at the moment. I don't have a lot of sleep, so I don't have a lot of patience. Please give me the eggs. And fuck off. Okay, 1 second. I am still here, I just need to fix my computer's cables. You're back. I think I fixed it temporarily. I'm sure it'll return. Or I can just break everything. At least I think the stream's still ongoing. I think I only broke New Vegas. I think. I might be wrong. I also broke my mouse apparently, as I cannot find it. Let's try that again. Open the game, slowly, carefully, with the level of care you would give onto a, I have no idea. I do not have enough hours of sleep to be able to make comparisons. Or any kind of intelligent remark, really. There we go. Right. I should jump from there. And then save. And then run. Because fuck this. Silence. What? What is it now? What? Ugh, don't care. Oh, if I could not care even harder, I would. Okay, it's way too dark. I can't see shit. Yeah, auto inject, yada yada. Thank you. Can I please see? Thank you, that makes it so much easier. Look at that. I missed both. This is what I get. This is why the courier needs her sleep. Where are they? Show up on the freaking map. There we go. One. And two. Thank you. Very kind. It's not on the map. That explains why I haven't been here. So I didn't forget it. I just didn't notice it. I hate this black and white bullshit. But the armor is so pretty. things we do for fashion. You didn't notice anything. Shut up. You didn't notice anything either. That was just a tickle. You saw nothing. And you felt nothing. There we go. See? I was right. Oh my god, you're alive. Okay. Jesus. That came out of nowhere. Where's the eggs? Give me the eggs. Give me the eggs. Oh. What the fuck's a storm chaser hat? Why does it look so damn ugly? Because it is. Oh, no thank you. Where's the eggs? There are no eggs. I have been lied to. That's where I came from, right? Yeah. Well, you just go to the right side. Of course. You suck. Came from? You had your back to me. How the fuck did you see me? That sounds like cheating. Why are you running in the opposite direction? I swear to god, these people are fucking insane. Well, they're not people. Still. Fancy. Can I mine this? Nope. Feels bad. So where's your eggs? Let me steal your young, unborn children. So they may be enslaved and put into cages or something. You know, now that I put it that way, I'm starting to doubt whether I should be doing this quest. It sounds evil. Should I just kill Red Lucy instead? She sounds pretty evil. I'll consider it. Oh, there's more. Of course there is. One down. Two down. You gonna turn around or? Three down. Are we done yet? I don't think so. I have an inkling of a feeling we're not done yet. Oh. Where am I going? Backwards, that's where I'm going. Fuck. Nope. Not there? No. Where's the eggs? Oh, there they are. We got the eggs. Oh. Now we can go be evil somewhere else. It is probably a little bit too late for me to start seeing the Mojave from vegan's perspective, to be fair. I may or may not decide to kill Red Lucy and end her reign of animal cruelty. I'll consider it. I have noticed that wasn't a dialogue option.
Welcome back, stranger.
Which is a little weird.
Good work, stranger. Here's a compensation for your service.
Yeah, give me more money.
You are a match to my elite, but don't congratulate yourself. The Thorn's calling it.
I'm pretty sure I have those eggs already. Let's see. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Welcome back, stranger. Here's a compensation.
Pay me more.
You speak the truth, stranger.
Of course I do.
And the Thorn lives by the justice that honor and strength
Yeah. Anything else?
I'm asking our top hunters to gather Cazador eggs.
Sure. I probably have those
Cazadors
too.
are
Yeah, they're very deadly. Do I have those? I do.
Welcome back, stranger.
Yep, I just came back.
Do you have good news for the Thorn?
Oh yeah.
Good work, stranger. Here's a compensation for your service.
You should pay me more.
You are a match to my elite.
Of course.
This is it, Hunter.
Uh-huh.
Death claws are our most precious.
Uh-huh. I have death claw eggs. I've
Quarry
been carrying
Junction
them
is
around for the entire
overrun
game.
with death claws. But you may... I've come to welcome back, stranger.
I'm here with your eggs. I mean, the death claws eggs, obviously.
You've
They're for you.
indeed become the greatest. You've earned the honor of being part of this sacred ground. Come to me often, and I'll share with you the wealth of the Thorn.
Oh, I've become a shareholder. As if this venture couldn't get any more evil. Jesus.
You've done enough to last many lifetimes, stranger. But I'd like you to come see me again.
I mean, you are pretty evil. Multiple animals' rights violations under the belt. Yeah, no, I think I'll pass.
So long, stranger.
You too, buddy.
What the hell?
I was expecting. Okay, then.
Welcome back, stranger.
Do you have my money yet?
You've done enough.
I totally will.
Thank you, my...
That's a little creepy.
Welcome back, stranger.
Wait, not even 5 seconds. 2 seconds ago I was your brave hunter, now I'm your stranger? I think she might have issues. I mean, other than the obvious. Okay.
Welcome back, stranger. These beasts are We constantly replenish our stock.
Okay, I guess I'm done here. I'm sure this would have been a far more interesting quest line if I hadn't already done the whole thing. Maybe not, because it is just a bunch of fetch quests, to be fair. Oh well. Oh, so that's how I get out. Okay, so what else is there? Oh yeah, the pawn shop. We should do that. Where's the pawn shop? Sure, west side it is. Hello.
Someone finally put down that sick motor runner son of a bitch. Good
That was
riddance.
me.
The NCR took back
We don't
Nelson.
need the NCR.
Maybe they can win this war
Can't
after
help
all.
thinking that we've not seen the last of the fiends yet.
We don't need the NCR, she says, while being tremendously fucking poor and everyone's fucking addicted to God knows how many levels of crack cocaine and on radioactive fucking steroids. Yeah, sure you don't need the NCR. I'm sure you'll be perfect.
Hi there, miss. Can I help you with something?
Guess not.
Some cons got cornered in the ruins of Boulder City. The NCR let them go.
Intruder?
It's unusual.
Is the intruder
Watch out for fiends.
invisible? I'm confused.
I hear the Great Khans just packed.
Hello.
Hi.
Why is your name Mean Son of a Bitch?
Myself, Abish.
trouble speaking? Oh, okay. Sure.
Oh, hi again.
Hi. So what are you doing here?
I wash my bone with Sippy. I have Bogo. Phoebes a rope. Goodbye.
Turns out the
Hello.
NCR's top ranger was a traitor.
I don't...
If the
Shut the
Legion can
fuck up,
turn
I'm
a
not
man
talking
like
to you. Oh my god.
Hi again.
Hi. Okay.
Feeling, what chance has the NCR got?
Oh my god. He will not stop talking to me.
I got nothing you need. If it's ass you're looking for, talk to Pretty Sarah.
I'm so Wait, but isn't the implication of that sentence that you don't have an ass? My condolences, sir? I thought everybody had an ass.
Me and my partner St. James work salvage around West Side. That's all.
Okay. Was your partner called St. James?
Because it's his name. He may
Okay.
be high strung, but he's all right. Hauls his half a scrap, which is all I need. Yeah, beat it.
Look, just because you're assless doesn't mean you also have to be an ass.
When I talk to a girl, I start the conversation, and I didn't start no conversation with you.
Are you also missing a posterior? Is that why you're acting like one? Oh.
I don't know a thing about no missing refugees from that Aerotech camp. Go cry to somebody else.
I didn't mention Aerotech.
Yeah, well, I must have heard rumors, and, fuck you. You got nothing on me and Dermot.
You keep giving away
We
shit.
gotta go through this again?
What are you doing around here?
Me and Dermot work
Tell me about Dermot.
What do you even mean? Dermot knows how to work salvage better than any man I ever met.
And he has
Doesn't
no
go
ass.
asking questions all day neither.
Okay. Hey, Dermo.
I said fuck off. Yeah, beat it.
You are not going to live very long if this is how you treat people who just show up in full NCR fucking gear and like 2 sniper rifles and an arsenal in
I
their
kinda
pockets.
lo-
Hi, Marco.
Welcome to Casa Madrid. Cheapest, cleanest whores in all New Vegas. If you want to know the rates for Poon, talk to the whores.
Oh. So, are you the pimp?
Yep, for years now. Guess I should be calling it Casa Marco or something, but I haven't changed the sign. Folks who can't pay their way onto the strip need a place to stay too. And when Pretty Sarah set her whores up here, the Casa went full service.
You're not the pimp. Well, you kind of are. Oh, okay.
Like who?
Tell me about Jamo.
Roughneck prospector's all I hear. Good at what he does. Been renting a room here for a year or so. Guy's unstable, but he pays his rent and Sweetie seems to like him all.
Okay.
like being a farmer.
I'm a tad lost, but I think I'm picking up what y'all are putting
Kinda like
down.
being... Anything new happening?
No.
Prim has a new sheriff. That should keep the powder
The
game.
new sheriff is just a random fucking robot I assigned as sheriff because I thought it'd be funny.
Oh, hello.
He's not a good sheriff.
I deliver things and stuff for the people here. They give me caps to do it.
Hmm. I'm sure you haven't done anything illegal whatsoever, or delivered anything illegal. I'm sure people are very respectful of the fact that you're a child and you didn't know any better. Hello. Are you on copious amounts of drugs? I think that's a yes. Oh, puppy. Hi. Oh, puppy. Aw. Why can't I have a puppy?
Some cons got cornered in the ruins
not
of Boulder
fair.
City, but the NCR's top ranger, Chief Hanlon,
Share a whiskey with me some?
Nah.
put a gun in his mouth.
Personally, I'd
Think he
rather
would've
kill
done
you, but I already dealt
I'm glad
with
me and son of a bitch is on our side.
with the cons, and I kind of dealt with them in a pretty chill way, so. What time do I stream? Usually, when I'm not on vacation, I stream every single day around 6 p.m.-ish. But I'm on vacation for the rest of this week, So I will stream during the day.
Someone finally put down that sick
Every
murder
day.
runner son of a bitch.
Hopefully.
I kind of like being a farmer.
As long as I don't fuck up my schedule. Too much.
I'm glad me and
Is
son
that
of a bitch
everyone
on
we
our
need to
side.
talk to?
Those fiend junkies over at Vault 3 have been taking some hits. I say kill them all.
Wait. Pawn shop. Oh, there's the door. Hello, are you Miguel?
If you're down on your luck and need some caps, I buy just about anything.
Everybody inside?
My grandfather opened up this shop.
Okay.
Took over from him when the fiends killed him.
Oof. Okay. What do you have, my good sir? Nothing interesting. You do have a lot of really random shit. You aren't joking. No.
We don't
Hello,
need the
Mr.
NCR.
Militia. Nothing suspicious here yet. I see. Hello.
You don't strike me as someone down on their luck.
Nope. What do you do in the West Side?
I help tend the crops, stand watch for fiends, and
Okay.
couple of years now. I was a trader for a while, but got tired of all the...
Okay. Oh, you're just playing chess? Okay. Or something similar. And you're the pimp. Right. And you're the weird one. Oh, I haven't gone in here yet.
Hello.
The NCR
Those fiend junkies over at Vault 3 have been taking
I'm
some
glad,
hits.
mean son of a bitch.
Hello.
Hi there. Welcome to the West Side Co-op. I'm Clayton Etienne. Let me know if you...
What's the co-op?
It might not look like much, but it's what keeps us West Side locals independent. We started it a few years ago. I admit we had a lot of trouble with... We're finally to the point where the co-op members can start making money from sales and...
No. Sorry. YouTube
hi.
gets mad at me. So you were telling me about the co-op.
It might not look like much, but it's what keeps us West Side locals independent.
Uh-huh.
We started it a few years ago. I
Need
admit
some
we had a
help
lot
from
of
Tom
trouble at
Anderson
first,
with
but
the
eventually we got some...
followers.
We're finally to the point where the co-op
Tom
members can
Anderson.
start making money from sales instead of just
Found
breaking
someone
even.
with that name? Tom Anderson. Tom Anderson. Maybe not. What's your story?
Well, I've lived in Nevada all my life. Started out in New Reno, but headed down here as soon as I got the chance. If you can believe it, things are even worse back home. The whole city's still run by crime families. Used to be the Mordinos and Wrights. Now it's the Wrights and Van Graffs.
Van Graffs. We've
Seems
heard
like
that
things
name.
never got better. Anyway, that's all behind me now.
Okay. Show me what you have for sale.
All right.
I guess it's not going to be anything good. Yeah, don't care. Oops, wrong button. You have told me nothing new about disappearing people. Like that. Right, you two are very sus. That's okay. Because we're gonna go to the ladies of the night. And, figure out what's going on. Why is there always a toaster in the fucking bathtub? It's a little dark. That's also a little dark, considering what this is. Oh, hello.
Tom Anderson. Can I help you?
Oh.
I'm with the followers of the apocalypse, and I help the locals in West Side grow crops.
Same way.
Unlike the NCR, the soil and the hot, dry environment don't make it easy. We've even got our own food store, the West Side Co-op, complete with basic refrigeration.
Oh. Do you have problems with the NCR?
I don't go looking for fights with them, but they don't have the best interests of people in mind. Certainly not locals. The bottom line for NCR is productivity and growth. Politicians back in shady sand.
Okay.
The co-op is comprised of West Side locals and led by Clayton Etienne. They produce all of their own food and share the profits of the co-op.
He misspoke his name. Bless you, sir. Okay. You sound lovely. Nothing weird. Just a regular old room in a sleazy motel. Come on. Ah. That's not how I say it, Jen, sir. It's okay, though. I'm sure it's worse than I know. That's what I was thinking. Come on. Come on. There you go. Come on. There's gotta be some shady shit in here somewhere. I took his teddy bear. Wait a minute. The teddy bear. The little girl who disappeared, she always had a teddy bear, right? She always had a... Oh no. Hold up. Neffy. I've heard that name. Where have I heard that name? Neffy. Where have I heard the name Neffy? Cook. I remember that one. Neffy. Well, I want to throw out. But before I do that, we have a couple of people to murder. Oh, you didn't see anything, sweetie. Fuck. That was one of the Fiend Raiders, if I recall correctly. Maybe, yeah. Hello, pretty Sarah. You don't look very pretty.
Welcome to the casa.
No offense.
As long as you didn't come here to sell that scrawny ass of yours around here. I'm not hiring new girls. All slots filled, you could say. And my arrangements with Marco are exclusive.
I'm not a whore, you ugly bitch. Okay, let's take a chill pill.
Just needed to make the situation clear is all. How can I help you?
Okay. So who's the merchandise?
3 flavors to choose from. Sweetie, Maud, and Jimmy. Sweetie's the house favorite, for reasons that should be obvious. Maud is what you might call the discount rack. She's what a customer wears if he doesn't have the caps to afford Sweetie. Jimmy's more of a specialist. I only hear good things. I look after the only reasons anyone would want to spend any time here. I'm a pimp.
Oh,
all Marco does is collect rent and take a small cut of my action. He sure as hell doesn't clean the rooms. Most of my body is scarred all over, like a ghoul. Nobody around who'd want to screw that. No, I just run things. We don't talk about you.
Fair enough.
You can just talk to the whores, you know. You.
Okay. I think I'll do precisely that, actually.
The NCR took back Nelson. Maybe they can win this war after all.
Don't see many of your kind here in the casa. Women, I mean.
Aren't you kind of old to be doing this?
Old but spry, honey. So long as my back don't give out, I can make a living lying on it. May not be as fresh as Sweetie or Jimmy, but pretty Sarah keeps me around for a good reason. Experience.
You work for Pretty Sarah?
That's right. Strange at first, having a woman.
Tell me about Sweetie.
She's a good earner. Of course, she don't care who she sleeps with or...
Okay. What you know about Jimmy?
I suppose he's okay for one of those.
Those what?
I suppose Pretty Sarah's got to cover every sort of customer.
Those what?
Those boys been living here a while now. They sell salvage and do... That St. James is all over Sweetie every time he rustles up the caps to afford her. She says he's peculiar.
Okay. Hello?
Sorry, man, but my services are members only, all right? You might try Sweetie.
Okay. Tell me about yourself.
I'm just a fantasy come to life. But you already knew that.
Okay.
Half a year or so. The Casa's a dump and Marco's a pig, but Pretty Sarah makes sure I don't get hassled. I don't get as many customers as Sweetie or Maud, but the customers I do get always come back.
Well, there we go.
She's an honest woman. Splits the earnings fair and keeps Sweetie and Maud in line.
Okay.
Minds her own business, too. She knows what it's like for people to go through things they'd rather not talk about.
Okay.
Sorry, ma'am, but ain't enough caps in all of New Vegas to make me do that. Nuh-uh.
Okay. Gotcha. I clicked that by accident, by the way. Oh, that was... Nuh-uh.
Still wasting your time in this pit, honey?
Yeah, I know.
See you.
See ya. You're a little... stereotypical. But at least you're sweet. Hi.
Hey there.
Sweetie.
Hey, honey. Looking for something softer than a man can give you?
You work for Pretty Sarah?
I bring in the customers, and she makes sure no one gets rough. Sarah's good people. Good enough, anyway.
Okay.
I'm called Sweetie because I'm the sweetest piece you'll ever find anywhere outside of the Strip.
Okay.
I got my start at the Gomorrah. Good money, but I saw how those Omertas hook girls on free jet or MedX, then start charging. Slavery through a needle is what that is. I earn less out here, but I keep more.
Fair enough.
A client's got a right to privacy, so it'll cost 200 caps for me to tell you all about it.
I love her. You know what? Respect. 200 caps it is.
St. James has problems, that's for sure. Never wants me to say a thing or for me to move around either. Lately, he brings a teddy bear with him and props it on the bed like it's watching us. Ugh, it's creepy as hell. Not the worst I ever been with, but more a pervert than most.
Okay.
Sure do. St. James is my #1 customer. He's a prospector who pays Marco to stay here at the Casa week. I don't know why his friend Dermot chose to stay here. He's never been with me or nobody else. But St. James likes having me close at hand.
Okay. This is all very creepy. I'll make sure to kill him as soon as possible. I mean, as soon as I get the information on where the fuck he's taking all these people. Hopefully we can still save the little girl, although I don't have much hope. There's a whole ass fucking chemistry set in here. I just realized there's some interesting noises coming from some of these areas. Oh, shut up with your fucking lost karma bullshit. There was nothing here anyway. Okay, well, doesn't matter then. There she is. Okay. So, we've now gathered a bunch of intel. I did not like any of it. Stop looking at me, woman. I need to get in there without you noticing. Look the other way. Thank you. Doesn't seem like he has anything interesting here. Okay, not worth it.
What do you need this time?
Apparently nothing.
What do you need this time? 3.
Blah, 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 blah. Okay. I need to have a chat with a certain something. Certain something. Yo, are you aware?
What is it?
Of the... Okay, no, you're not. Of course he fucked off. Oh no, he's still there. Oh, he was camouflaged, okay? I didn't see him.
What?
Hello?
Hi there, miss. Can I help you with something?
Not entirely sure. The child disappeared! Oh, there she is. She fucking I swear she disappeared. Okay, I'm not missing anything else, right? I think I've been everywhere.
I kind of like being a farmer.
Do you know, buddy? Do you know?
Those fiend junkies over at Vault 3 been taking some hits. I say kill.
Hello again.
Hello? Right, you're the other kid. Right.
I kind of like being a farmer.
That should keep the powder game.
None of you have any nicknames. No, you're the chem dealer. You're a chem user. Really. This is a liquor store I'm pretty sure I've been to.
Anything new happening?
Nope. Not even a little bit. Nothing at all. Nothing. I don't think there's anyone else to talk to.
Some cons got cornered in the
I mean,
ruins of
with,
Boulder
like,
City, but the NCR let them go. That's unusual.
Okay. You wouldn't happen to know anything.
Oh, hi again.
Hi, buddy. I guess
Hi
it's
there.
Okay, then I think we're done. Are you aware?
Sticking around for the...
No. No one's aware. Okay. Okay. Well, time for confrontation then.
I said fuck off. You're right about that. St. James, got a thief here. Hey!
You like that?
Of course they would. Hey, you.
We gotta go through this again? That's private. I don't go asking about how you... What are you doing stealing my stuff? That ain't even mine. I mean, it's mine, but it's private. Hell, don't give it back. I don't care. Just found it when we was working salvage and thought I'd save it to give to some kid if... We gotta go through this again? You got his book? Dermot, this bitch got your book. She... Aha!
You know what? I'm just gonna use my shittiest pistol to kill you.
They killed him.
There you go. That's how little respect you deserve. Problem solved. Yeah, I don't need anything. I also don't need your drugs, buddy. Whatever. Rip. We'll have to go and tell them those people got trafficked and sold off. Sex trafficked, to be precise, because it wasn't quite horrible enough.
Hey.
Wait, where's... Is it you? It is.
Have you found out what happened to those missing refugees?
Yes, and you're not gonna like it.
How do you know? Oh, sick bastards. Can't...
Thanks. Okay. Wait. Oh, it's just the other entrance. West. Oh, there was another entrance here. You're right. Okay.
Some cons got cornered in the ruins of Boulder City, but the NCR let them go. That's unusual.
I hear them before I see them. I prefer to be able to see where I'm going. Thank you. Oh, for fuck's sakes, who is it now?
I'm here.
Oh, that's unfortunate. You didn't have to go there. That's very unfortunate.
They killed him!
Killed who? Wait, who spoke? What? There's a lot of invisible people lately. Well, that happens. Wait, there's a person over there. Hello. Who are you? Were you part of that caravan?
You've been a great help, outsider. Thank you for all your hard work.
Sure, ma'am. I have no idea what you're talking about. But sure. Southern sister. I think that was related to something, wasn't it? Let me see if I can get there. Up. I don't think we can get there from the inside, but I will try. Wrong way. Yep. How do I get in? This way. Oh,
Someone finally
this
put
way.
down that sick motor run.
Okay. Oh God. Sir, are you okay? What's in there? Should probably keep my distance. Wait.
We're better off with those slaver bastards, St. James and Dermot.
Ew. Ew. Ugh. Ugh.
Share a whiskey with me some?
No. Frankly, I should kill him. Because if these people didn't have enough drug problems without you adding to them.
Hey.
Okay. How do I get there? From here? Oh, this way. Somewhere. Somehow. Who the fuck are you? Random dude. Doesn't matter. That. Is it this? No. That. Yep. It's probably that little building. Yep.
My
McCarran are breathing easy now that the Fiend's
My
leader
buddies
is
at
dead.
Camp McCarran are breathing easy, now that the Fiend's leader is dead.
Sure. Of course. Uh-huh. Why are we here? I'm sure it'll be relevant to a quest at some point. None of this matters. Oh. Lovely. Remove the Cthulhu bots. There we go. Okay, so what else was I going to do? Freeside's East Gate. That's one option, is to go to Freeside. The other one is, oh, the Gunrunners. I haven't been there yet. I should do that. Should do that. Hello. Isaac, you're that person.
I don't handle buying and selling for the Gunrunners. Talk to the...
So you work for the Gunrunners?
For around 5 years now. I handle the supply end of things.
Who are the Gunrunners?
Makers of the finest high-grade weapons and ammunition in the wasteland.
It's not wrong.
You ever get your hands on a piece of sweet, deadly hardware? There's a...
Okay.
None whatsoever. Everything inside the fence is off-limits. A lot of our high-end weaponry comes from pre-war military schematics.
Okay.
If our competition got a hold of them...
Oh, okay. So who's in charge?
Out here, we don't have bosses. Me, the gunsmiths, and the guards. Working for the Gunrunners is a sweet job.
I see. I see.
Hello. Welcome, sir or madam. Do you wish to purchase?
What's this place?
This is the new Vegas branch of the Gunrunners, supplying the wasteland with only the... all Gunrunner merchants.
Okay.
This kiosk was specially constructed around me to deter theft and assault.
Okay. Oh, damn. Okay. Cool, cool. Silence 22. You can silence a fucking... Okay, well, you know. Sleepy time. Silent. Fair enough. Because we couldn't have just called it a silenced SMG or whatever the fuck it is. Can't tell. We had to just have it have an effect called silent. Reduced critical chance, reduced critical damage. Crit kill equals boom. 2-step goodbye. Gotcha. Okay. Oh Jesus, I really should say. Okay. Goodbye then. So, there's no chance I can get in there. I see how it is. I have no intention of actually doing this quest. I'm not stealing anything for the fucking... Oh, that's so interesting. Oh, that's such a useful terminal, if that's what I think it is. Oh, that's so cool. In case they get stuck somewhere and you lose them, which I have on many occasions. I've done no such thing. See, on the one hand, I don't want to do this quest because it involves me helping people I don't like commit corporate espionage. But on the other hand, it is very fun to do a stealth quest. Personally, big fan. So... So we'll think about doing it. We'll just consider it, okay? We'll just think about it. We're not really doing it right now. We're just thinking about it. That's it? Oh, this wouldn't have been a very fun stealth mission. It's way too simple. Meh. Anyway, that's the gun runners. So we've now been everywhere, pretty much, except inside of Freeside and inside of the strip. I say we go on the Freeside first, I think. Oh, the other guy's in there. Then we can't do that one either. I think this one's also on the inside, right? No, this one's in Freeside. Okay, so this one we can do. That one's inside. That one's inside. And that one's inside. Okay, so the last one we can do outside of the strip is this one. Wait. Freeside. Freeside. Freeside? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I think I'm stupid. No, these are all Freeside as well. Okay. Let's just go to the Freeside gate. And we'll figure it out from there. I think most of these quests might actually be in the Freeside, but... Hello?
What's up?
What's up? We all being very cool and having great haircuts?
Freeside is the king's turf. Remember that. Watch yourself around here.
Okay.
Weird. Someone just told me that the Khans split the Vegas area. Wonder where they went and why.
Yeah, long story, buddy. But all you need to know is that I convinced him to. So I'm that fucking great.
Our guys put the monorail back to work.
Okay.
Hello, my friend. Can I perhaps interest you in some protection?
No.
My services come cheap at only 100.
Why would I need a bodyguard in Freeside?
Ah, my friend, believe me when I tell you that this place, while quite nice when you know your way around, can be very, very dangerous. There are those who would hinder your every step with a request for your money, your business, or even... With your permission, however, I would be happy to stand between you.
No.
I can't say I recommend that, but hopefully you'll change your mind.
Oh, you don't want to talk to him? I'm trying to talk to you. Okay, I guess not.
This gentleman and I were just settling on a price. I'm afraid you'll have to hire one of the others this time around.
You want to travel through Freeside with ease, you hire a king, wherever your safety is practical. Freeside's a little dangerous for people traveling alone or in small groups. You go without a guard. You must be new.
Okay. You're all fucking weird. Hello.
Need some grub? I got you covered.
I really don't.
Typically, I find it goes down better if I leave people guessing. I have my little helpers out and about, always looking for fresh things. You may have seen them around somewhere yourself. Now.
Not right now, thanks. This looks like the perfect place for an ambush. Mina the Prophet strikes again. Oh god. Yep. That's what happens when you don't have the gift of foresight and very predictable fucking video game knowledge. Knowledge of very predictable video game patterns is what I meant to say.
Hey.
Hello? What a name? Why? Does the name mean something?
Hey.
Hello, small children. Oh, you're the ones who are you're getting dinner. Is that's what he meant with? Okay. Great. Delicious.
Howdy.
Are you going to attack me as well, random stranger in a fancy suit? Or weird leather jacket? You're a little weird.
The pump is property of the king. You'll need to pay if you want a drink. The king controls the water pump. If you want water, you need to pay like everyone else.
What?
Sure thing.
I was joking, but I...
Just a...
Never
Anything?
mind.
If we let everyone run amok, the damn NCR would shut us down. Gotta have... Bye.
Okay, buddy. That motherfucker over there, Nestlé's Employee of the Month. It's one of those Italian names with the same vibe as Jebediah. It makes you a little sad for the person. Okay.
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs. Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs.
Are you aware that, you know, when I was a kid, we had these shows on TV that were like Art Attack and stuff, right? And usually they would say, before you handle sharp objects like that, you should get adult supervision. And I'm not seeing any adult supervision, and that looks sharp.
Stop. Mick and Ralph's is located just before the East Gate.
What?
If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's.
I doubt that's true. Okay. So technically we're still not inside of Freeside, because Freeside is beyond one of those gates. This is like the preamp to Freeside. This is the intro. The prologue. Hello. People.
Is there anything more beautiful than a beautiful busty Brahmin riding a caravanserai off into the sunset? Oh wait, I don't think that came out right.
No, it really didn't, ma'am. Did you just describe the two-headed cow as busty? Or were you talking about the person riding it? Ooh, stuff for me. Nice. Nice. I'm sure that was intended for me. And no one else. Nope. Nothing. Hello.
There are many good things in life,
Mhm.
but peeing is definitely the best.
I can imagine why a drunk person might feel that way. Hello. Oh, you want me to follow you so you can ambush me with your friends? Yeah?
Check it out. Between the dumpsters there.
Friend of yours?
Nah, just some idiot that wandered down the wrong alley. Sound familiar?
Oh, don't call yourself that. Have some self-respect. Oh, you're a little too bad for that. Oh, wrong button, sorry. No, I'll get to you in a second. I just need to play this back. Okay. Where the fuck are you going, buddy? You're not done here. We'll done here when you're dead. Yeah? Oh, no point in cowering in fear now that you've attempted to ambush me 3v1. Try not to cry foul after you treat other people like trash. Anyway. What the oh, it's the children. Right.
Looking for a fix, man?
A what?
Got what you need.
What are you selling?
Have.
Did you just call me baby?
See ya.
I hope not. Oh, Milk and Ralph's. There it is. Sorry, I can't. YouTube gets mad at me.
The Great Khan's moved out. One less mob of degenerates to worry about, if you ask me.
Oh my god, there's another one. YouTube's gonna cancel. Fuck. Where is it?
We've got competitive prices and a good inventory.
There's still another one.
Hello there.
Okay, now that I've saved myself from... Yeah, being on 4 hours of sleep is not good for my brain.
Hello.
I hear the Great
YouTube
Khan's
copyright
just
strikes.
packed up and left Red Rock Canyon.
Let's talk to Ralph.
If you're looking for guns, talk to Mick. Otherwise, I've got a nice selection of general supply.
Do you offer any other services?
I only offer services if the king gives the okay.
Resourceful fellows such as yourself must have something on the side.
Alright. Yeah, I've got a little side business going. What I'm about to share with you. Over the years, I've gradually perfected my craft to the point of perfection. What I'm referring to is passports.
Ooh.
If you've got the caps, I can whip up a strip passport which will fool even the most... Hey, if you're interested and have the caps, they go for 500. Any less and it ain't worth the risk of getting caught. What do you say? You game?
Yeah, half.
I like your style, kid. But the best I can do is meet you halfway. 375.
Sure.
There
I
you
probably
go.
don't need it, but I'll do it anyway. What'd you have in stock?
Take.
Useless. Why'd you have so many Vault 3 jumpsuits? That is very concerning, sir. What happened there? I ain't reading all that. I'm happy for you and I'm sorry that happened.
What do you want?
Who is the king?
If you haven't heard of the king...
Nope.
You must have been living under a rock or something. The king has his boys all over Freeside. He controls the water
Well, I guess a
pump and
tombstone is a
essentially
rock.
the go-to guy for what goes around here.
Who are the Van Graffs?
They're the local energy weapon dealers in Freeside. When it comes to lasers and plasma, they're the only game in town, and they keep it there. Gloria's men are the best armed in Freeside and ruthless to boot. But her brother, Jean-Baptiste Cutting, puts them all to shame. Their joint is the only place in Freeside to get it all under one roof. They've got gambling, booze, chems, and whores.
Jesus.
They're good folks, just don't cross them. They're known for tidying up loose ends with a bullet to the brain box.
Good folks? What part of that was good?
The NCR's top ranger, Chief Hanlon, put a gun in his mouth.
Yeah, I heard about that. That might have been my doing.
Looking for anything in particular?
Apparently you were looking for each other. And I'd say you found what you're looking for. Hey, Mick.
Welcome to Mick and Ralph's. If you need guns, I'm your man. For general supplies and others.
There's a small child outside that keeps advertising for you guys. And all I'm saying is I hope you're paying them a fair wage. What guns do you have for sale? Wait, I didn't actually mean to click that. Fuck. Cute. You don't have anything useful. What a joke. How's business?
Things were better when the Omertas were buying, but we get by. Good selection from traders and the Van Graffs.
What's the deal with Omertas?
That's the thing. I have no
Stop buying
idea.
guns.
If you hear anything.
Okay, will do.
Anything else I can help you with?
Could you repair some things for me?
Sure.
Oh. Yeah, please do. Jesus. Didn't realize it was that bad. That and that. I don't even know why I have those other weapons. I didn't even know I had them.
Why? Do you work?
No.
In that case, yes I do.
Aha.
Follow me.
It's just like the other guy. They just tell you your secrets in the middle of the shop as if there aren't several other customers there.
Like I always say, a polite society is an armed society.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, you probably have... Ooh. You definitely have more stuff now. Still don't care about any of it. At least you sell my ammo. That's nice. I might need that. Okay. Hey, Mick.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, indeed. I never left, but okay. Wasn't there a dude upstairs? I guess it must have been him. He just happened to move down. Why were you up here in the first place? And why do you have Vault 3 jumpsuits? Is Vault 3 that one that had a fuck truckload of weapons? Is that what's going on here? Did you guys get out of Vault 3?
Howdy.
Oh, shit. Didn't think about that. Oh, these
Safe
are the
travel
weirdos.
through Freeside.
Okay, so we've been there. We've sort of been there. There. Been there, I think? Wait, I'm being stupid. I can just check. Right. I've already been here, right? Yeah, I already killed this. So I've been there. That's where I came from. That's Freeside. This is closed. That's where I came from and there wasn't anything there. I already cleared all that. So the only thing left should be going that way. Right? There isn't anything back here. Not that I recall, at least. No, this is closed. Okay. Oh, not a single soul. A little weird. Hello, small children. Goodbye, small children.
We've got stuff we're not. Mick and Ralph's is located just before the East Gate.
Yeah, I've been there, buddy. I've been there. So this is where I go to go in. And that's...
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell.
You really shouldn't be saying that, small child. Old Mormon Fort. That's where I need to go.
Shouldn't be long before the
followers of the apocalypse people. Yes, I definitely hadn't been here yet. Because I hadn't noticed the Mormon Fort or Fort Mormon or whatever. Mormon Fort, whatever it is. Rip, small. Innocent, so, man. Ah, so this is where I started. I'm just fucking blind. Okay, gotcha. Cool. So they have people offering bodyguard services both there and on the other entrance? Interesting. Really covering their bases, huh? So this is the guy who says I have to pay for water. That's Nestle's best employee. But there's a door over there. Can I go in there? That also goes into Freeside. Interesting. Okay. 1 second then. Because if that's the entrance I took when I came in, then that means I have not spoken to the people at the entrance on the other side.
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your
I
shopping
already
needs.
did. Don't worry, small child. I already did. Can I steal from the... It's empty. So that means I did not go here.
You need the best. Hire me.
Do I know?
You could do worse than leave your life in my hands. 100 cap sees. You can go without one, but you'd be up to your waist in vermin either begging for your caps or demand. I've got a reputation for shooting first and not really bothering to ask questions later. With me around, the vermin... So what'll it be? Cheer funeral.
Think I need a bodyguard.
You're in luck, stranger. And I just happen to be available at the moment. New to Freeside, are ya? Trust me. I happen to have an understanding with most of the local wildlife, however. So you...
Don't think I need a bodyguard. Would it be possible to just hire every single bodyguard and have an entourage of like 7 people behind me? Wait a minute.
These
Protection
guys
services for hire.
Where's Edie?
Hire me.
Where's Cass? Where's everyone?
Hey there, you want to cruise Freeside in style? You do worse than hire. Freeside's a rough and tumble place. Makes the That's what they all...
Where did my followers go?
The Great Khan's moved out. One less mob of degenerates to worry about.
There's
Yes,
a person
me.
here. Hello, sir.
Hey, buddy, spare a cap?
Are you soliciting me?
Ha ha ha! Oh, that's rich. You're not exactly my type. No offense. No, I meant I could give you a tip. Earn my money.
Sure. Here you go.
The first thing you should know is that Freeside is run by a pack of yahoos that call themselves the Kings.
Okay.
Their leader, who oddly enough calls himself the King, currently has his hands full trying to prevent an all-out riot in Freeside.
Oh shit, really?
That's 2 tips, but what the hell?
1 for free.
You're a new customer, so the extra one's on me.
Thank you.
Wanna hear another?
Sure.
I probably don't have to tell you that Freeside's dangerous, but you might want to think twice about hiring one of those guards at the gates. They're not all saints, is all I'm saying. What do you say? Want another?
Sure.
I've heard the Garretts over at the Atomic Wrangler are having a hard time collecting some money owed to them. An enterprising person like yourself might be able to make some caps helping them with their little problem. What do you say?
Okay.
Want another tip?
Absolutely.
I heard something about a town south of here being attacked, but details are sketchy. All I know is there haven't been any refugees showing up here, which means either the attack wasn't too bad, or it was very, very bad. I got more where that came from. Want another?
Which town he's talking about when he says that? Sure.
Ever hear of the gun runners?
Yep.
They sell just about every kind of firearm you can imagine, and some you probably couldn't. I got more where that came from. Want another?
Why not?
East of Freeside, there's an old Air Force base, judging by the road signs. No one knows for sure what's in there, though, on account of anyone approaching the place getting violently blown up. What do you say? Want another tip?
We're gonna be here all day. Go for it, buddy.
If you've been around the Kings, you may have met one of them named Pacer. He's always stomping around trying to show off his authority. Being new, you weren't around when it happened, but a few months ago, Pacer pissed off the Van Graff family big time.
Okay.
No one knows what went down, but word is the Van Graffs still want him dead. That one was pretty good, right? How about another?
Sure.
In the area between the north and east gates is the old Mormon fort, where the followers aren't a bad bunch, and provide heat. That one was pretty good.
Sure.
The Omertas, one of Mr. House's 3 families, run a casino called Gomorrah. If you thought the Wrangler was something, you owe it to yourself to go there.
Okay.
I got more where that came from.
Sure.
There's a rumor that a huge army is camped to the east, massing to attack the NCR. Who in the world could stand up to the NCR and win? That one was pretty good, right? How about another?
Absolutely.
Have you been to Mick and Ralph's yet? They run a store just down the street. That one was pretty good, right? People in Freeside generally fall into one of 2 categories. Those who've been here all their lives call themselves locals. When people from the NCR and other places started pouring in, the locals began referring to them as squatters, and the name stuck. The locals blame the squatters for the scarcity of resources in Freeside, and the squatters blame any act of violence against them on the locals. They're both right to some extent, and violent outbreaks between the two are all too common these days. I got more where that came from. Want another? At the northwest end of Fremont Street, you'll find the Silver Rush. It's run by a rather scary family called the Van Graffs. These are not people you want to mess with. But if lasers and such are your thing, the goods they sell are second to none. What do you say? Want another tip?
Sure.
Drugs are everywhere in Freeside, and even Jacob Hoff, for instance. That man was a brilliant chemist before he picked up the habit. That King Pacer's a fan of Jet, too, though I heard one of the followers talking about it being dangerous for him. Something about his heart.
Okay.
Do yourself a favor, and what do you say? Traders have been griping for a while now about I-15 being too dangerous to travel. I'd steer clear of it unless you're armed to the teeth. What do you say? Want another tip?
This is never gonna end.
Northwest of the big Freeside sign. It's not as fancy as the ones on the...
Okay.
I got more... Have you tried going to the Strip only to be stopped by those big metal murder machines? But if you know the right people, you can get through the gate without being... What do you say? Mention the NCR and people around here get a little on edge. It doesn't help that they've got military camps all over the place. I've heard people passing through mention some kind of underground fights pitting creatures of the waste against one another for sport. And when I say underground, that's their word I'm using, not my own. I got more where that came from. A traveler that passed through here not long ago told everyone he met that there's some kind of plant paradise to the west, where food is abundant. All the people foolish enough to listen to him and head out that way never came back. That one was pretty good, right? How about another?
Does he mean that literally?
The Strip is run by the 3 families. When he first showed up, he gave the local tribes the choice of working with him or getting the hell out of his way. Given how things turned out, I know which way I'd have gone. But hindsight's 20/20. That one was pretty good, right? The chairman run a casino on the Strip called The Tops. It's a pretty classy place by all reports. I haven't been there myself, but I hear security there is kinda tight. That one was pretty good, right? There's a guy out on the main drag who sells secondhand adventuring gear. He's got an okay selection. But where does it come from?
That's what I was thinking of.
What do you say? Want another tip?
That's what I was thinking about. Second-hand adventuring gear implies certain things.
Caught a rumor the other day that some of the clientele over at the Wrangler have been making some rather strange requests. Stuff like weirdos wanting the services of ghouls and such. I almost have half a mind to volunteer myself. Sexy beast that I am. I got more where that... While everyone knows Mr. House runs New Vegas, no one knows the first thing about him. He just sorta showed up a few years back, and everything you see around you is the result. Just who in the hell is he?
Okay.
That one was pretty good, right? Saw a strange thing the other day. The king took that robo-dog of his over to the old Mormon fort. Weird thing was that the dog was flipping out and had to be restrained by a few of the king's men. Hope he doesn't get loose. What do you say? Wanna...
Yep.
There was a rumor a while back that the White Glove Society was really an all-ghoul gang, which is why they wear those weird masks of theirs. What do you think? Would I look good in a mask? Maybe I'd make more caps. That one was pretty good. The NCR used to run a prison to the southwest.
I know what happened there.
But something happened a little while back. What do you say? He might not look it, but Ralph for Mick and Ralph's is no slouch with a keyboard. I've heard he's helped reprogram several robots in his time.
Important info.
That one was pretty good, right?
He keeps giving really
How
good
about
info.
another?
He's not joking.
Things have generally been bad here for the squatters, the people who came here hoping. But lately, the mood has changed. The squatters seem to be a bit more optimistic. I wonder what happened. That one was pretty good, right? I understand. What?
Did I run out?
Ah.
Did I have caps? Surely. Yeah, I still have caps.
Ah, my favorite
Oh. Sorry. I guess you ran out of dialogue. Maybe I can just wait. I cannot wait in the air. Okay, fair enough. No. Feels bad. Fair enough, I guess. Where can I go?
Bang,
The
bang,
Mormon
bang,
fort.
bang, bang!
Yes, I need to go there. For several reasons. Where the fuck are my companions? 1 second. I need to bring Edie. Where the fuck is Edie? Prim. She would be here. Edie? Yeah, she's not following me anymore. She's not here either.
The NCR took back Nelson.
She got stuck.
Maybe they...
Where would she get stuck? Where would she get stuck? I know where. God damn it. I know where. The fucking thorn. Damn it. Because when I went into those fights... Yep. Cass is still there, and there's Edie. Edie, please follow me, sweetie. Cass, move your ass.
Let's...
Yeah, yeah. Now I have to get back up.
I hear the Great Khans just packed up and left Red Rock Canyon.
Good for them. Trust me, it's for the best. What enemies?
Hide from me.
You done? Thanks. Where was I? No.
Need a bodyguard?
Travel through Freeside.
Oh, he has a hat! 1 second, sir. I will talk to you in a second. You have a hat now! Did you buy it with the money I gave you? Oh my god! I love your hat, sir. Your hat? Amazing.
Looking for a fix, man?
No. What the fuck?
Bang, 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 bang.
Oh, the children. Right.
Reach for the sky, lady.
Can I have that gun from you?
This is the best gun in the whole galaxy.
Fair.
I paid 1,000,000 caps for it, and it wasn't even brand new.
Yeah, but your heavy use has really depreciated its value. It's only worth 20 caps now.
Oh man, it's Stacy's fault. She pretends like she didn't get hit. That's still a lot of money.
Dixon's hooch may be cheap, but it tastes like it was filtered through a dirty sock.
I wish I had a gun.
Watch out for the
But I just paid you for it. You can go buy one. Stacy, can I talk to you?
I'm bored. I'm bored.
Oh, is it because you're no longer playing? Sorry. I guess. Did that change anything? Nope. Oh well. What the fuck did I just buy from that kid? Oh. Interesting. I need some kind of fancy charge to use it. Let's go to that fort. Real quick. I needed to come here because of Edie and because of something else I can't remember. Oh, I had that one other quest about someone who wanted to join them. Right. Actually, I should bring my girl. I'm actually going to grab no, I shouldn't dismiss Cass because I'm halfway through her quest. Wrong button. I mean, wrong game. Okay. I'll just move forward. I'm sure it'll be fine.
That is one battered iBot. It's a miracle it's still functioning.
Oh, hello.
Hi. If you're looking for medical help, try the other doctors.
Okay.
I'm just a researcher. Not even a particularly good one.
Oh, you don't sound very sure of yourself. What kind of research? research?
Oh, you know, finding alternative treatments for common illnesses and injuries. Stim packs out of barrel cacti and other fantastic improbabilities. As far as fruitless wastes of time go, it's quite noble in its aims.
You don't sound very enthusiastic.
I'm enthusiastic about helping people, but nihil novi sub sole. Caesar can cite Cato to suit his purpose. Many people have spoken Latin. Some of them were quite pleasant. It's unfortunate that the language is now associated with the gentleman across the river.
I agree. Where'd you learn that?
Not from the Legion, if that's what you're getting at. Books, sheet music, gladiator movie holotapes, bits and pieces here and there. The followers have extensive libraries, but we all draw water from the same old well. I don't know anything that the others couldn't tell you. Caesar was one of the followers. Before my time, of course. He wanted to rebuild the new world in the image of the old. A sad story of good intentions gone bad. If you set aside his leadership capabilities, extensive knowledge, and ruthless cunning, he's just another jerk who steps on people to get his way.
Fair.
Certain. Cuts, lacerations, broken bones, infections resulting from all of the above. There are plenty of ways to die out here, and most of them, surprisingly, don't have anything to do with war. For the past 100 years or so, the followers have managed to get by using salvaged medical supplies from the old world. But the side effect of medical success is that more people live longer. Eventually, we'll run out of hospitals to loot. We need new ways to produce those supplies, or maybe old ways if this research...
Okay.
Cut. Not all followers are people persons. Besides, someone needs to do research. I have no problem with Julie sticking me back here. Out of sight, out of mind. There are worse things one can be, though I do admit it is a bit boring. Though it has a noble goal, I don't think this research will yield much fruit.
Why don't you come with?
No offense intended, but why should I go anywhere? That seems appropriately resolute and yet vague. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt and go with you, but let me be clear about something.
Okay.
If you plan to help Caesar's Legion, this is going to be a brief relationship. I may not have all the answers for how to fix Freeside's problems, but Caesar taking control isn't part of the solution. Fair?
Fair.
You have quite the menagerie at your disposal. If you can get the posse down to small gang size, I'll happily go with you.
I have a new follower.
What's up?
Ironic. No pun intended.
This shouldn't be too surprising, but I'd prefer you let the followers examine him.
Her.
Hopefully the reasons are obvious. Great. Then all is... What's up?
I was not expecting that. What's up? What's your opinion on the current situation?
It could be better. If we can find a way to work toward the independence of New Vegas, that would be ideal. But really, as long as you don't help out the Legion, anything's better than that.
A practical fucking pragmatic man. I like him already.
I'm really very boring. You'd get better stories out of a Freeside junkie.
Fair enough.
Oh, all right. I'm 30-ish. Well, late 30s. I was born west of here. I was an only child and spent most of my time with my mother. My father died when I was young and I never got over it. Oh, and I like medicine and reading books about failed pre-war socioeconomic policies. Right now, I'm sure you're asking yourself, why hasn't some lucky man scooped this bachelor off his feet? Like I said, I'm boring.
Why don't you like talking about yourself?
Some people do. I just don't. Look, I appreciate that you're trying to be friendly, but I'd just rather not discuss it.
I see.
No, really. Have you ever snorted a ground-up Cazador venom sac? Neither have I. But I can guarantee you that a Freeside junkie has.
Fair enough. Do you always deflect personal questions?
Only to obfuscate my past association with a fascist paramilitary organization. I'm joking, of course. I will deflect personal questions at any opportunity. Honestly, it isn't too difficult if you have half a brain and aren't a complete jerk. I wanted to help people, and I enjoyed learning, so I signed up. New Vegas is in trouble, so I came out here. If someone doesn't step up and try to help the people here, it's going to end very badly. The followers taught me everything I know about medicine. Despite our humble abode here in New Vegas, we have great facilities back in the NCR. We may have overextended ourselves by setting up camp in Freeside, but the people here need help from someone. If not us, who?
Fair enough.
See? What's up?
What's up? I like him.
It could be better.
This guy's pretty based.
You find any evidence?
Jesus fucking Christ. Forgot about her whole thing.
Morning.
Oh, you have a name.
Thank you so much for freeing me.
When? Do I know you?
I can't ever thank you enough for saving me and mine. We're free now.
Thank you. We never would have escaped without your help.
I think I know who they are. I think these are the people I freed from...
What's up?
Did you hear about Hanlon?
That fiend leader shouldn't have messed with our great army.
From Caesar's Legion. Beatrix Russell.
Howdy.
Howdy? Who the fuck are you?
I've been around a while. Currently working for the followers as a gun for hire. But it's getting rather dull. Aside from protecting them from the occasional thug looking to intercept supply shipments, there isn't much to do around here. The one researcher I liked who I could chat up about liquor got transferred. And the rest of the docs are pretty uptight about my kind of fun.
Okay. What are you doing with the followers?
I joined up looking for a decent paying job. Granted, the pay's all right, but they won't let me kick back and slog a brew at the end of the day. They're worried the filthy drunkies in detox seeing me drink will cause an immediate relapse. I say their rehab effort here is just a revolving door.
Not with that attitude. Bet you've seen a lot over the years.
I've been around long enough to observe the patterns of human behavior. Physical and mental anguish are especially exciting to explore.
Sounds like you're a bit of a dumb Beatrix. This might be a tad on the nose to name her that way. Just a little bit on the nose, guys.
Hey, who doesn't enjoy a little... Good, bad. The guy with the gun makes the rules. What starts in misery tends to stay there. Freeside wasn't Freeside until 6 or 7 years ago.
Okay.
That's when Mr. House's robots rolled out of the Lucky 38 and started pushing everyone who wouldn't join him off the strip. Lots of folks died. Some scattered to the winds. The rest wound up in Freeside and seemed never to lose the habit of living like refugees. What about them? Pretty much the sort of gang you'd find anywhere else, just with better clothes.
Fair enough.
The king himself, though, he's got that something special you can't put a finger on. Too bad he likes girls with skin.
What do you think of the NCR?
I reckon they care about getting water and electricity from the dam. The locals here are just an inconvenience to them. Something to step over or stomp down.
It's your opinion, Mr. House.
Before or after the human race shot itself in the foot. I've been around long enough to have both opinions, see. Before the war, Mr. House was a famous captain of industry. Robotics, to be specific. Seemed charming in interviews, until he became a recluse. Since the war, though, didn't make a peep for near 200 years. But when he came back strong and killed a lot of people.
Okay, what do you think of the followers?
I don't know how they do it. They're like saints, those followers. If they didn't charge for their services, I'd think they was crazy. But nah, they're just naive. Warms their heart. Couple of rad scorpions, those two. Gloria is the stable one, but she'd slit your throat if there's a profit in it. Or rather, she'd tell her brother to do it for her. John Baptiste is one of the sicker humans I've had the displeasure of observing.
Okay.
What? The only thing I know for certain is time you enjoy wasting isn't wasted time.
Okay. She just gives generic advice.
Howdy.
Howdy.
Longing makes the heart grow fonder. But I've always been a fan of hog-tying my lovers to make sure they can't escape.
Okay.
Later.
Okay. Very
Hanlon
normal.
was a brave soldier. What could have driven him to despair?
Very normal.
Hello. And people have gotten...
Are you here to drop off medical supplies? Leave them with the rest in the middle.
America's unsatisfied with his life in the Great Khans. Will you take him on as a follower?
We're always looking for new members. Excellent. Ezekiel's been after me to find him a new assistant for ages. Tell the boy we'll take him.
You need medical supplies?
Rates of injury and illness in Freeside are very high.
What do you need?
Med-X, Radaway, and Fixer are Freeside essentials. I can't pay you for any supplies you bring in, but I could
Got yourself a deal.
Just come see me when you've got some supplies to turn in. So far, the Crimson Caravan won't cut us a deal. If you can convince them...
Okay.
You might ask around at Mick and Ralph's, or go see the Garretts. What do you want?
I'll look into that.
More than rough. It's a damn mess. Freeside townies are constantly picking fights with NCR civilians. Thugs and thieves are always looking for a victim, and the local families are just sitting back making caps on the mess. Freeside is in dire need, but no one has been man enough to step up. The followers can only do so much to stem the tide.
Technically, I haven't been inside yet. Technically, I've only been in the periphery. But so far, not a very good impression.
There is always something needing done. A few souls here in Freeside could be great assets to the community if they'd kick their addictions. We need a regular supply of medicine organized, but lastly, tensions between the townies and NCR tourists have been going downhill fast lately. A lot of innocent people... Yes, old Bill Ronte and Jacob Hoff. Old Bill Ronte is an exceptionally skilled machinist. He could fix the problems we've been having with Freeside's water pump, if he sobered up.
Okay.
The Garretts hooked Jacob on chems when he was working for them. Ironic, since he used to homebrew detox chems. He's a natural chemist.
Should I start looking?
In Freeside, the drunks and drug addicts flock in and around the Atomic Wrangler.
Okay. See what I can do to help them.
Sobering them up and putting them back to work would go a long way toward helping Freeside.
I really like the followers.
What do you want to talk about? The big man around here is the king. Not much He has the most influence locally, and some of his crew haven't helped the situation by harassing NCR citizens and charging double for water. Some NCR soldiers have been bringing in supplies, but none of it is going to Freeside locals. I've tried to speak to both sides to no avail.
Okay. Right away.
How?
3 of them. Fix. 3 of them. Fixer. 3 of them. That's all for now.
Thanks for the donation.
You sell medical supplies.
What's... We're pretty short-handed. What did you want to...
Sold the fist around the water pump?
Bill Ronte installed that pump a few years ago, back when he was sober. It was a major improvement for the community. But lately, the Kings have started charging locals to use it, and NCR squatters twice as much. That'll come to no good.
Okay.
They've been Freeside's gang for the past 5 years or so, ever since Mr. House and his 3 families pushed everyone else out of Vegas. They've done a lot of good for the community, but that seems to be changing. I guess that explains the situation with the water pump. Usually, the king wouldn't let his crew bully folks around like that. I know they sell a lot of guns, as if that's what Freeside needs. I hear Mick handles the guns. No idea what Ralph does. Oh, them. They sell energy weapons, which are very popular with better-heeled prospectors looking to explore the wastes. Stay clear of them. Brother and sister are both psychopaths, though at least Gloria is rational. Jean-Baptiste likes killing.
Okay.
A den of iniquity. The Garretts do more than their share to keep the locals drunk or high enough to stay lazy. Their thugs, on the other hand, they keep wired on chems to stay dangerous. What is it with Freeside and brother-sister psychopath teams?
That is a good question. What is this place?
The Old Mormon Fort serves as the regional hub for the followers of the Apocalypse.
What do you do here?
The followers of the Apocalypse aren't just interested in research. We care for our fellow man and do everything we can to help humanity. Here in Freeside, we provide food and medical services for those in need. We also have organized reconstruction efforts. With the help of Bill Ronte, we were able to install a water pump just west of here, but the Kings quickly took control of the pump. We arose from the boneyards of Edidum years ago. Since then, we have made it our mission to rebuild the wasteland and re-educate its inhabitants. We hope to forge a brave new world free of war and poverty by sharing knowledge and resources. Our primary goal is the free exchange of ideas.
Okay. Here's 100 caps.
Thanks.
Here's another 100
Thanks.
caps.
Anything else?
Here's another 100
Thanks.
caps. Here's another. How many times do I have to do this till I run out of money?
Thanks for the donation.
Sure. Sure.
Nothing left. They can always turn
Still have a buttload of money.
to the followers.
I can't ever thank you enough for saving me and mine. We're free now.
Your merchant friend would make a fine NCR woman.
Thank you for coming. Let's talk about that robot.
What robot?
I've heard through our channels that it has some research that may be related to Enclave and Poseidon energy technology.
ED.
I'd like to get what I can from it and use that data for the good of humanity. All of humanity, unlike the Brotherhood.
What are you going to do with it?
First, I'm going to pull off whatever log data I can. Then I'll use some of the tech around here to upgrade its weapons systems. Shouldn't be more than a few days' work.
Okay. Why don't you want the Brotherhood to have it?
The Brotherhood is all about keeping technology to themselves, and they are isolationist and belligerent. I have no doubt that they plan to use the data for weapons research. There are plenty of people here to talk to you about us and our mission. Let's get to brass tacks and
Okay.
Thank you. I'll get it back to you as soon as I can with the upgraded weapon systems.
Those cons got the hint. We've shown everyone that these are our new territories.
Little Edie. I hope she comes back soon.
Morning.
Hi, Beatrix. Oh, you guys have unique names. Hello. How do I...
Medicine's running low again.
Great to see you again.
Let's see if we can get...
You got the
Safe
caps?
travel
I got
through
the
Guys to
Freeside.
supply her. Hey, can you supply her?
Hey, what can I get? We don't have the stills and equipment to supply the amount of meds there. You could check with other wasteland merchants, but I think your best bet would be the... They've got a bunch of stills and a seemingly endless supply of grain alcohol, which could be...
Okay.
Hey, yeah. Hi.
No.
Hey! Don't poke me!
See? Safe travel through Freeside.
I guess we have to go into Freeside now.
If it can be bought, it can be found. Mick and Ralph's.
Just gonna have to turn off the radio.
Wanna get lucky? Head on down to the Atomic Wrangler. Hey, baby. Head on down to the Atomic Wrangler if you wanna have a good time.
Lasers, plasma, pistols, you want to get your hands on some of the deadliest weapons around?
Okay.
You seen Dixon around? He said he'd be back today. Julie? I love Julie. She's such a nice lady.
She is.
One time I was working on the water pump, and she came over, put her hand on my shoulder, and told me I was doing a great job. Great job, she says. I just choked up and didn't say nothing. Compliments are so rare these days. Drop drinking? I've been drinking. Listen, I've tried to stop, but the withdrawal symptoms are so bad, I feel like I'm gonna die. Dixon sells me booze dirt cheap. It does the job, but it tastes like paint thinner, and I feel like I swear that guy's trying to kill me. But what can I do? Drink. See ya.
Dixon. Is that his name? I'll see what I can do about that. Kind of half expecting an ambush there. Oh yeah.
Hey, watch yourself. There's some unsavory types about.
Okay. As if you weren't one of them. Nothing here. This feels pretty empty. I thought this area would be more full of people. Is that who I think it is? Oh my god. He's back. No, I don't think it's
You
just
look
him.
new to Freeside, so here's a little advice, friend. Don't go past the Southgate greeter without talking to it first.
Who are you?
The name's Old Ben. I've been living in Freeside since the day I was born.
What's your story?
I've done a bit of everything around here. Courier, butcher, crier, escort. Some of which I'm not proud of, but I do my best to help around town when...
Okay. Courier?
Exactly one of the reasons I got out of that job. Too many shifty characters looking to have someone else move their hot item.
Okay.
My father ran a butcher shop here in town, but business went downhill when another vendor started selling this strange meat at half our prices.
Uh-huh.
You're telling me, not long after my father's shop went under and he passed away from the loss, people around town started experiencing shakes. No one gets shakes like that unless they're eating human flesh. But no one would believe me. The sick bastard gradually went insane and passed away. Wasn't long before someone moved into the guy's place and found half-buried human remains in the crawl space. I didn't bother saying told you so.
Yep.
After a while, I made enough money to get a passport into Vegas. Back then, you could get approved for entry for a fraction of what it costs now. Well, I got a job working as a crier outside of the Tops, advertising for the local talent performing at the casino. That didn't last long.
What happened?
Well, being a suave young guy, I chatted up the ladies from time to time, and one of the manager's girls started to take a liking to me. I never touched the woman, but the jealous prick decided it was my time to go. He framed me by saying I'd stolen from the... Sure enough, a few grand was missing from the casino vault. I have to assume the bastard stole the funds and figured I was... Yeah, but what can you do? I was stripped of my casino apartment and all of my belongings. From there, I didn't have a lot of career options, as my rep was destroyed. So the escort job sort of fell into my lap. No pun intended.
Uh-huh.
Well, I suppose you could look at it that way, but I was packing a whole different kind of heat. No, escort just sounds better than man-whore.
Fair enough.
Yep. I was damn good at my job, too. But after a while, I just felt like a piece of meat and had to quit.
Yeah.
When I quit the escort job, I had enough money to buy a pistol belt and some other gear. Bodyguards make a good, honest living, and I had the wits and physical build to handle most thugs. After saving a few tourists from trouble, I got a reputation for being a stand-up guy again, and after a decade, managed to save up enough to retire.
Okay.
Oh.
That was the whole last story.
Those bots are programmed to vaporize anyone who enters the fenced-in area without authorization from the greeter.
Okay. That's a little Uh-oh. Am I about to watch that happen?
Watch out!
Big prize doll, right? Rip, rip, buddy. Rip, rip, rip. Oh well. It do be like that. Sometimes. Jesus. Okay, he's just back to sitting over there. And there's nothing here. So... yeah. Been that way, I think. Right, we have. For some reason I expected the Freeside to just have more people. It feels so deserted. Okay, then, I guess. Right. where the kings are.
Come to the Silver
Wanna
Rush
get
for all
lucky?
your energy
Head on
weapon
down
needs.
to the Atomic Wrangler.
Right.
Come on, man, I'm dying.
Okay.
Maybe it'll be a little safer to travel now that the Fiend's bosses are.
Oh, for a second there, I thought I knew who you were.
Whoa, baby. Am I looking at a mirror? Or are you just that ugly?
Bruh.
What? You mean you're not part of the act? Huh. Sorry. Thought you were the heckler Garrett hired to spice up the shows.
So you perform stand-up comedy, huh?
Yeesh, is my act that bad? Or are you just that dumb? Yeah, that's right. Got me a nice juicy contract.
Can't be paying you that much.
Okay, I admit it. I ain't exactly rowing in caps here, but what do you want? I'm under contract.
Where are you exactly?
Either you need to get your eyes checked, or that famous fleeting thing is true. And since I happen to be world famous, you must be going blind. Name's Hadrian. Bet you never saw a ghoul in a suit before, huh?
I have.
Of course, you don't exactly strike me as the worldly.
I have, and I almost confused you with him, although he had a different suit, and he clearly was a lot nicer than you. Which is surprising, because he was a piece of shit.
One less. Something you need, kid?
What do you do around here?
Hunting and killing.
Okay.
Bingo! Now, if you're done asking stupid questions,
Any bounty hunting tips for me?
be quick and quiet. Something you need, kid? Do I look like a career counselor? But degenerates to worry about it. Something you need, kid?
Mostly to annoy you.
You've got a mouth on you, kid. If I weren't busy working for the Garretts, I might give you a few lessons in common courtesy. Yeah. Something you need, kid? Do I look like a... That's for me.
He's so fucking stupid. James Garrett and Francine Garrett. Okay. Oh, Henry, there you are.
Shove off. You're making my luck turn bad.
Uh-huh. I'm gonna need you to stop working for the Crimson Caravan Company.
Fuck no. No matter what that old bitch McLafferty says, my dad said I could be in charge of the New Vegas branch. Besides, I got into a little money trouble with the Omertas.
My dad said
if I quit the
it's
Crimson
my
Caravan,
turn
how
to
am I supposed to get the money
manage
to gamble?
Jesus. So you don't have your murders money yet. I'll let them know about that.
What? No, wait. Look, I just need time. You want me to quit the Crimson Caravan? Fine, I quit. You can tell... You again. What do you
know about the murders?
One of the families that runs the strip. They're a pack of cheaters.
Okay.
I wanted to be where the action is, so I got my dad to pull some strings and get me a cushy position with the Crimson Caravan.
Of course.
Everything was great until McLafferty came along. That old...
Aren't you delightful?
Maybe it'll be a little safer to travel now that the Fiend's bosses are dead. We owe their killer a debt of gratitude. Hello.
Oh,
Pull up a
but I
stool
like
and join the
blackjack,
game,
though.
buddy.
Okay, we'll play a little bit. Oh, okay.
Welcome to the Atomic Wrangler. Looking to exchange?
Mm-hmm.
How many chips?
1,000 chips.
Here's your chips.
Goodbye.
Yep.
Here we go. So, how did this work? $100. Deal? Oh, I don't remember this very well anymore. How many points was that? Shit. Oh, I don't remember. What does split mean? How does that work? I misclicked. Oh, I'm supposed to click switch. Oh. I won? How did I win? I don't understand. I forgot. I didn't even see what that one dealt. So I assume I just lost. I won. Jesus, they move so fast I can barely read. What's double down? What's double down? Anyway.
Pull up a stool and join the game, buddy.
Place your bets and give the wheel a spin.
No, no, no. Roulette has really bad odds. That's the one thing I know. Roulette bad. Roulette bad. We do not roulette. No, we don't do that either. Everyone saw that? Hello. Bye. Hello. Let me pass through. Maybe not. What's up here?
Yep.
Not allowed there. Gotcha. Ooh, fancy. Fancy little room. I mean, it's a little destroyed, but nice room.
at you. You look like a talent scout for a cemetery. My friend, you've got style, grace, and charm. The style of a feral ghoul, the grace of a super mutant, and the charm of a death claw.
Our guys put the monorail. You again.
Nothing.
Don't look too healthy. Maybe you should.
Slots. Oh, I love these. Spin, spin. Oh, stop it. Does that get anything? No? Spin again. I won something. Spin. No, 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 no. Please bet. Yes. Spin. I lost. Spin again. I lost. Good enough. Can I spin? Spin. I'm not really sure I understand this very well, but okay. I lost. Not quite sure I understand why I win when I win. You know what?
See a doctor or an undertaker and talk about your quick reflexes. This gal is so
Keep
fast,
moving.
She beat me to the punchline.
Oh, sorry.
Hey, look at this gal.
I think she was kind of mad at me there.
Welcome to the Atomic Wrangler. We've got liquor, chems, and whores aplenty. Pick your fix, and we'll oblige. If you'd like to do a bit of gambling, we have an exchange at the back of the casino on the left. Since you're new, I'll lay out the rules for you. You best make a good first impression if you want what they have. Rooms are just a few caps a night. Your choice of company is extra, assuming anyone's taken a liking.
Okay.
Caps up front. We don't do...
Give me one.
Thanks.
Okay.
Rooms are just a few caps a night. Your choice of company is extra. Assume.
Do you have any work you need done around here?
I have some work I need handled. Back before we instituted the caps up front rule, we used to allow customers tax. Well, needless to say, a few customers snuck out without paying their bills. We need someone to collect. If you bring all their debts back, we'll give you a cut of each. 25% is more than fair. It would add up to 150 caps if you... All right, 50-50 it is. But you better bring back all of the caps. If we hear you crossed us, the next bounty hunt... I'd prefer you not kill anyone with a debt. It's a bit... Just get the caps from them.
Sure.
Great. There are 3 people who need to be tracked. Grex is a bit cracked, but mostly harmless. Just don't mention any... He owes 138 caps and should...
Okay.
Lady Jane fancies herself a high roller, but she's just another dirtbag NCR prospector. I hear she's run goods for the followers of the apocalypse in the past, but other locals might know more. She owes us 200... Santiago is a suave son of a bitch, but a total pansy when it comes to fisticuffs. He owes 212 caps and should be... Interesting. Well, you're gonna need to speak with my brother, James.
Okay.
Just... Up the steps, last room on the left. If you leave the rank...
Okay.
Into this joint.
Welcome back.
This gal's so sharp-eyed, she cuts herself every time she blinks. Was that suit
Get
made
rough
to
with
order?
the escorts and you'll be seeing the business end of my
Where
barrel.
were you at the time?
What's up?
This gal right here. She got an angel looking over her shoulder.
there weren't any prostitutes anywhere.
Good day.
Were there? Ugh, I'm a little lost. No. Get out of the way! Jesus, Cass. My bed. Okay, so it would be this one. Huh. Wait. Weird. That one's its own instance. Why? Cass, I swear to fucking God, I would beat the shit out of him.
Well, if it isn't my #1 fan.
That's
what
me.
can I do for you, #1 fan?
Apparently nothing.
Need something?
No, not at all. Apparently not. Okay. Let's try this guy.
Welcome to the Atomic Wrangler. What can I get you?
I need you to supply the followers of the apocalypse.
Really now? Well, this is news. We could possibly supply what they need, but they would need to supply us in kind. They have the tech know-how to make our stills work more efficiently. Pure alcohol means we can get our customers drunk quicker. Getting our customers drunk quicker means more caps spent at the tables.
I feel like
Stuffing
that goes
slots,
against
if you know what I mean. Plus, the extra alcohol can serve as surgical disinfectant for their needs. The followers are a good lot. They've stitched up our boys in the past. Good. We can supply them with all the med-X they need. For the fixer, we'll only be able to send over some basic drug components. We're not in the business of getting people off drugs, so we don't really dabble in that. The followers should be able to whip some up with what we have available. They just need to agree to fix up our stills and keep them maintained, plus cover the cost for raw materials needed to make the alcohol. We ain't scraping to get by, if that's what you're asking. We've got the basics covered, but now you mention it, we have... If you can recruit escorts to match these customers' proclivities, I'd be willing to pay you finder's fee. Our wealthiest client has a thing for ghouls and a thing for cowboys. He wants an escort who can satisfy both. Plenty of customers have said they'd be willing to pay extra for a suave talker, someone who can fake the boyfriend experience real good. And then there's these disgusting robot fetishists you may have heard about. Well, if you ever run across a sex bot, not that I'd ever want one within 100 feet of me, but...
Okay.
Just direct them to the Wrangler.
Okay.
The best place to start would be with Ralph, at Mick and Ralph's over on the east end of Freeside. Other than that, your guess is as good as mine.
I know where the ghoul cowboy, I know where to get that one. The other two, I'm not sure. Oh God.
For the right caps, I might be able to put in a good word, or let people know you're not such a bad guy. Alright, I can chat you up, but it's gonna cost you. I'm not... Great. This is gonna require an I've got it. I'll say you slew a nest of deathclaws living in the sewers.
Absolutely.
It was bloody work, but you waded through the pack like a man possessed.
I'm a woman.
Just to make this clear, I can only spin a whopper this big once. There's only so much people will believe before they...
Okay. Do you have anything for sale? Whatever. Oh, there you go. They like me now, I guess. Right. Oh, one of them's in strip, so I can't really go there. Gun runners? Who the fuck is the boyfriend experience next to the gun runners? Or maybe it's one of the bots there? There's a bot here, maybe? I'm not sure that's better. No, I don't think that's what's going on. I think they're all through here. And then something else.
And then the fight.
Teach you to mess with me.
Right. Hello.
Hey, you're the one who's been going around helping people around here, right?
Totally.
The king says to keep up the good work.
Thanks. Kind, mighty kind of you. Okay, buddy.
Good day.
Are you capable of giving the boyfriend experience? Is that you? Are you the suave talker?
How are you today? Santiago is fabulous. Santiago does not owe anyone. How? I am honored they would consider me. I'll start immediately.
Oh, that was easy.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. I'm not sure I feel very morally righteous about that, but there are ethical concerns with this exchange. I'm just saying. Now one of them's in there. I know who it is.
Howdy.
Howdy. I have something.
Feed a man for free, and he'll be back asking for more. Feed a man a bullet, you won't hear from him again.
That's an interesting way to put that.
They already have that pig McCaffrey working for them.
It's, they want you to fuck people.
I've escorted my share of idiot tourists around Freeside.
Yeah, prostitute.
I'm all boot, knives, and leather, friend. And a ghoul besides. What kind of weirdo wants what I've got?
Apparently, very specific people.
Weirdos into bullwhips and necrosis, huh? Doesn't sound half bad.
Well, there you go.
What am I thinking? I'm no whore. And I ain't about to hand my ass over to some penny ante hustler like he owns me. They do have a damn good selection of hooch over at the Wrangler.
They do.
If I get to choose my customers, if I get to be a little rough with them, if my cut is fair, and if I get that discount, tell the Garretts I'll stop by to work out terms. Yep.
I am still deeply concerned with the ethics of this. But okay. I'm sure it's fine. Oh, hi, Arcade. Ganon. One of the two. Probably both. Where's you guys'? Oh, there she is.
Welcome back, friend.
1 second. Is this really the only options I have to cover her medical supplies? Because this feels like really stupid. The internet
Those
says
cons
there's
got the hint.
one
We've
other
shown everyone
option,
that these
maybe,
are our
but
territories.
no one's confirming it, so...
Hello. Welcome back,
I
friend.
might leave this until later.
That's phenomenal. They supply Freeside with drugs and
Yeah, I
liquor.
figured.
From my point of view, they're just... Upgrading their stills would increase their supply of liquor and... True, we could help addicts, but the cycle of addiction... Good point. We wouldn't be paying anything for their supplies, just a portion of our food waste to make ethanol. We get food from nearby wasteland farmers in exchange for medical...
Yeah, I don't like this. I will hopefully find another way to do this. And if I can't, then I'll resort to this option, but I'd rather not.
Shouldn't be long before the fiends are
I hear a
wiped out.
troublesome Legion camp
This really doesn't sound great.
got razed to the
Now that
ground.
their bosses are gone.
Okay. Yeah, I don't like this.
Hello there.
Hmm.
Howdy.
Howdy. One second. Yeah, okay. Oh, wrong button. Let's see if we can find this alleged sex bot.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people. Only at Mick and Ralph's.
Actually, yeah, no, Mick and Ralph's.
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping.
Wait. No. I do have 2 locations marked on the map. Freeside's North Gate, Freeside's East Gate. I think it's the East Gate that has Mick and Ralph's or whatever nearby.
Need a
Search and
bodyguard?
services for hire.
Yeah, it is pointing. No, it isn't. Hey.
Playing debt collector for the... Well, the only place I know of locally would be Cerulean. If you want to check the place out, you can find it on the west side of Freeside. Just watch out for thugs. Well, I don't know of any, but if you give me a few days and some caps...
Okay.
All right. Not yet.
Sweet. Oh, Jesus.
I heard about some things you've done around town. Nice to know.
I don't actually want to browse your special inventory. That was bullshit. I lied. Okay. Okay. Not that way. This way. Is it this way? Yep.
Come to Mick and Ralph for all your shopping needs.
No, thank you.
You want someone dead? Really dead? Stop
Wanna
by
get
the
lucky?
Silver Rush and
Head on
we'll
down
give
to
you the
Atomic
means.
Wrangler.
Jesus. It's a little threatening. Hey, I got 2 out of the 3.
Welcome back, friend. And who would... That honey-mouthed son of a bitch? Fine. Those pretty lips of his are gonna see more traffic than a Brahmin trail in low summer.
Okay.
Imagine that!
Her name is Beatrix, so she can start immediately.
A she, huh? Well, I guess the customer who made that request can't get everything he wants. Hell, who knows? He might not even notice the difference.
There you go.
Till next.
You never told me it was
The
a
Great
he.
Khan's moved out. One less mob of degenerates to worry about, if you ask me.
I was not expecting that work outfit, ma'am.
Howdy.
Howdy.
Then you'll need to get a room first.
Santiago thanks you for getting him this job.
Huh. How'd you like the new job?
It is a dream come true. Santiago never thought he could work in such a wondrous den of vice and iniquity. Santiago is sorry, but you must have a room first. Please.
Okay, I am not actually interested in either of you. Just wanted to see what would happen. Okay, so somewhere in here? Hi, buddy. Oh, that's what that was. Will we find a safe spot? Wait. Did I fuck something up? Not quite. I don't think. Okay. So is this it? Nope. How do I get there? Maybe I'm in the wrong place. Maybe I'm not. I'm so confused. Wait.
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping.
Is it here? How the fuck? Nope. I'm a little confused. Come on.
The Wrangler's just down the street. You're almost there already.
Uh-huh, Mom. Sure.
If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's.
Okay, let's try like this. I'm pretty sure that's being implied that it's through the ruined store. But then how do I get there? Oops. Do you have the...
Come on, man, I'm dying.
You don't. Oh, I think I missed something. It's not here for sure. So I was right in going through that. Come on. I'm going through here.
Water's scarce, but between things like this and Lake Mead, ain't too bad in the West as in other places.
It wasn't this one. I'm wrong. So if it's not this one, which is it? Oh, wait. Maybe not. No, that That's not it either. Or that. Oh. We found it. Okay. We found it. Jesus, even with the help of the fucking internet, I was having a hard time.
And then the fight started.
Oh, that works too. Thanks, sweetie.
And then the fight started.
Ew.
In no mood for hunting.
There we go. I'm not seeing any robot. A robot.
Don't need this right now. And then the fight
You're
started.
also dead. I need a working one. Are you a working robot? Okay, I'm being lazy. That's weird. Okay. Come on. Okay, fine. I'll just try. 3 out of 9. Oh wait, there's only one left. I am an idiot. Hello. Fisto.
Fully integrated security technotronic officer active and reporting for duty.
That's a mouthful. Let's shorten that to Fisto, the sex bot.
Yes, ma'am. Fisto reporting for duty. Please assume the position.
No!
I am programmed for your pleasure.
No.
Please assume the position.
No. You should go work at the Atomic Wrangler. This is not for me, buddy. I do not suppose I should test you. No. No. No.
Fisto will report to the Atomic Wrangler for further orders. Yes, ma'am.
Thanks. And please stop asking people to assume the position. There's a brothel in Pillsbury 22 Deadfire. And in that brothel, there's a weird construct in one of the corners. And if you speak to it, it only says one sentence and one sentence only, no matter how many times you speak with it. It says, please assume the position. I think it might be a reference to this guy. Lovely. Just lovely. Jesus Christ. I'm not king shaming. I'm just a little weirded out. Oh? Oh. Terminal access card? For what? Oh, for this? Too late, buddy. Cool. So you guys just made robots here, huh? Somehow I don't think you thought the day would come that I would turn one of your robots into whatever the fuck that was. Mr. Fisto? Oh, he's still going. You go, Fisto. Have fun, buddy. Not too much fun, though. Jesus Christ. Hey. Oh, you don't want to talk to me. You're going. You're on a mission. You've assumed the position. And the position is to walk straight. Read your mouth shut. Where's the Wrangler? Okay. What's that? Is there anything up here? Absolutely nothing. Oh! I can't jump with it. This is a little weird. So much space for nothing. Oh, it's the water pump guy. Fucking weirdo.
The king controls the water pump. Just a...
Uh-huh. Sure, buddy. Well, we got the sex spot, so I guess we should go talk to the Atomic Wrangler people and tell them that we found them their prostitutes. Escorts. Prostitutes. Definitely prostitutes. It's a good thing I'm not monetized, because with the sheer number of times I've said that word, I'm pretty sure I would have lost my monetization.
Shouldn't be long before the fiends are wiped out, now that their bosses are gone.
I'm glad you're still capable of focusing on things like that, even though I've made some changes to the establishment. And where's your brother? He owes me money.
Welcome back.
Hello there.
Where's your brother? Not here. Where's your brother? I need to talk to him. Woman. Do I need to go upstairs and lockpick my way into this room? 'Cause I will.
Shh. We're hunting shitheads.
You've lost Carmen. Nonsense. Okay, so he's just sleeping here. Okay. Oh, my bad. Shouldn't have quick loaded. Okay, I think it's just because he hasn't arrived yet. The robot. Exactly. Where is the robot, though?
It's great to be up here, looking down at all your smiling faces. That won't last long.
Greetings. Fisto is programmed to please. Very well. Please.
Uh-huh.
Whoa, you don't look too
Very
healthy.
good.
Maybe you should...
Welcome back, friend. What can I get you?
Please don't call me friend.
You did? Ha, damn!
Yeah.
I've been looking for one of those for years. For my customers, I mean, I'm not into that kind of shit.
I am judging you. Right now. I'm judging you very hard.
Hey, I'm amazed you even found the thing in the first place. Here is double for your trouble. Those freaky fetishists ought to be satisfied now. It is? It will? My God, imagine the possibilities. It didn't happen to come with an owner's manual, did it? Ah, forget it. Trial and error should do it. Looks like that gives us a full roster of new ass to sell. Good work. Enjoy the bonus.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
It's a doctor. Or an undertaker.
Welcome back, friend.
I'm only mildly traumatized.
Welcome
It's
back.
okay.
Gal so sharp-eyed.
Fine. Fine.
She cuts herself every time she...
The fuck? The fuck did I just hear from the comedian? Whatever. No. Oh, Jesus Christ. I really did not get him sleep.
Stop by the Silver Rush and we'll give you the means.
No. So someone owes money.
Don't worry.
Oh, is it the nice guy who's here? No, it's someone else. Wait, no, it is.
Hey.
It's her.
Hello. Lovely to meet you.
You're new. Who are you?
I haven't the time to speak to commoners such as yourself.
I was hired by the Garrus to track you down, bitch.
In that case, I suppose you're here to collect. I apologize, but I simply do not have enough caps on me to cover the debt. If someone were to recover my caravan from that cave, I could easily pay in full.
Jane, I can tell you're lying through your fucking teeth.
Damn. I didn't want to hand over all of my caps because I won't have enough to get home to California. Here, take it all. I'll find my way home one way or another.
And there she is.
Hello again.
Sorry, I seem to have, cockblocked you.
See ya.
Yeah. I love how disappointed he sounded there. Who's the other person? Greg? No idea who that is.
If it can be bought, it can be founded. Mick and Ralph.
Oh, it's back there. Okay. Who the fuck is this Grex person? Oh boy. Hello. You have a weapon.
Hey, man. Can you spare...
Maybe.
What? Thank you, Mrs. Obvious. Haven't heard that in a while. My eye? A scum-humping water baron did this to me. No one talks trash about my eye. That's it. Ah, you like that?
Anyway, that was kind of funny.
Hey,
Let's
man.
not insult his eye.
Can you spare a few...
Or his mother.
Whoa, yeah. I guess the Garrett sent you after...
Jesus, terrifying presence. Thanks for the caps and enjoy the zombie afterlife.
Okay, here.
think I'll make an example of you. Give me your clothes or you get dead.
Anything. Take it. Just don't kill me, man.
Thanks for the caps and the clothes. Now enjoy the zombie afterlife.
Oh, God. Help! Help!
You're, not running. Yeah, this feels a little sad. Moving on. Hey.
Hey, man. Can you
Not
spare...
again.
Whoa.
Done.
I won't.
Thanks for not killing me. Okie dokie, buddy. No problem. You're welcome, I guess. A little weird, but he's got the spirit or something.
If it can be bought, it can be founded.
Yeah, I hear you. Oh my goodness. Hello. Are you okay?
I have nothing more to give. Leave me be.
Okay.
Make a brief stop at the atomic wrangler.
That doesn't sound very convincing, man.
How's it going?
Welcome back. I don't care how you handled those lumps of human refuse, but you got the job done. That son of a bitch McCaffrey stole a ton of caps and ran off to Vegas. I guess the fact that we farmed out his usual work to you pissed him off. No one steals from the Garrett twins. If you can kill that bastard and bring back as much as you can... Just bring back his hat if you decide to take care of him for us. He stole 2,000 caps. I doubt much of that'll be on him if you find him. If you kill him, keep whatever's on him, and I'll reward...
Obviously, I'm just gonna ask him for his hat. Jesus, seems a little excessive.
The Great Khan's moved out.
Welcome back, friend. Till next time.
One less mob of
As is your sister.
Welcome back. Just a few...
No, thank you.
It's to worry about if you ask me.
Okay, I think I'm good, and I'm way too tired because I need sleep. So I'm gonna go take a nap. And hopefully I will have slept properly by tomorrow, and we can have a proper, long 6 to 8 hour stream or something. But see you guys tomorrow. Bye.